have returned from the grocery store.
Kaettakita Ultraman.
The Man Who Returned, Kaettakita Ultraman.
Hello and welcome to Earth Alien ProtoMet, and in today's episode I'm going to be taking a look at the fourth entry in the Ultra series, Kaettakita Ultraman, or The Return of Ultraman. Is his return something to be celebrated? Let's find out.
When monsters attack, the Monster Attack Team, or MAT, spring into action to stop them. But during one such monster attack, a man by the name of Go Hideki dies saving a boy and his dog from a collapsing building, leaving his loved ones devastated. Impressed with Go's courage, an alien called Ultraman grants him new life, fusing with the man. After his revival, Go joins Matt, as the commander was impressed with Go's valiant efforts to save the boy and his dog. Now Go works alongside his comrades in Met to battle monsters, and when the going gets tough, Go transforms into Ultraman.
One thing I feel I should mention is that despite the title and the fact that the company had originally intended it, the hero of the series isn't actually Ultraman.
In fact, the original Ultraman puts in an appearance in one episode alongside Ultra 7. So who is this new Ultraman? Well, for a number of years he didn't really have a proper name, with subsequent appearances calling him New Ultraman, Ultraman 2, and even Returning Ultraman. It wasn't until 1984 that the character was given the name Ultraman Jack, which is what I'll be referring to him as from here on. In addition to the uncertain name of the lead character, the series also suffers from a bit of an identity crisis. The early episodes are rather serious in tone, reflecting Ultra 7, but at some point it just becomes a silly Monster of the Week affair similar to Ultraman, but not nearly as charming. And while some of the monster designs are great, a lot of them are utterly forgettable. And then the aliens that get introduced in later episodes just look ridiculous. And then there's the defense team Matt. While early episodes try to develop the members as individual characters, by about a third of the way in, the members start to feel like the same character with little variation. About halfway through the series, the commander is replaced with a new commander, whom I feel is a better, more fleshed out character. Some episodes seem to even imply that he may be aware that Go is Jack, but it's never overtly stated. And then there's the token female member, Oka, who isn't given much development at all, even early on. The most development she gets is in a late episode that heavily implies that she turns into a kaiju. For some reason. Go himself isn't a terrible character, however, and I do like the dynamic of him being both a defense team member and a civilian with a family and friends. Go's girlfriend, Aki Sakata, anchors him as a person who isn't married to his job like the previous Ultra Warriors. He'd much rather be married to her. Her older brother, Ken, acts as a mentor to Go, giving him advice when he feels the man needs it. And finally, Ken and Aki's younger brother, Jiro, who of course fills the obligatory child character role, and who is sometimes involved in the kaiju antics, albeit unintentionally. As a result, it gives Go a family of sorts to help flesh him out and give him a reason to be a member of MAT to protect them.
This show came out as a result of a revived interest in the franchise after a brief hiatus, and while I don't think it's anything special, I can appreciate what it did to revive the Ultra series. It's not great, but it's far from terrible. I just feel that there are other entries in the franchise that are more noteworthy. While I can't really recommend The Return of Ultraman, I'm not going to tell you to avoid it. Maybe you'll find something in it that I don't. Until next time, this has been me, ProtoMet. See ya!